Number 37. The hypotenuse of a right triangle is 7 feet long. So we have a right triangle and the hypotenuse is 7 feet long. So we have 7 feet here. This is a right triangle. The second sentence, one leg is 4 feet shorter than the other. So we let the longer leg be x. Then the shorter one will be x minus 4. Since this is a right triangle, so we have the Pythagoras Theorem. We know that x squared plus parenthesis x minus 4 squared equals 7 squared. And now we need to solve this quadratic equation. Let's simplify this. We have x squared plus x squared minus 2 times x times 4 plus 4 squared equals 7 squared. Why we have this? Because we have the special product. Note that a minus b squared equals a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Let's continue. X squared plus x squared, we have 2x squared minus 2x times 4, 8x plus 16 equals 49. Let's minus 49 on both sides, so we have the quadratic equation in standard form. We have 2x squared minus ax 16 minus 49. That would give us minus 33 equals 0. Now we have a quadratic equation. The best way to solve this quadratic equation is to factor out the left-hand side. We should try that out. Unfortunately, we cannot factor out the left-hand side. So we have to think about an alternative. Maybe we could use the quadratic formula. So let's identify the A, B, and C. A will be 2, B will be negative 8, C will be negative 33. So now let's bring this to the next page. We have A is equals to, A is equals to 2, B is equals to negative 8, and C will be negative 33. Let's double check, make sure I got that right. Yes, 2, negative 8, and negative 33. So now I can apply the quadratic formula, and the x will be negative b plus or minus radical b squared minus 4ac, and the whole thing divided by 2a. So let's replace the ABC by the corresponding number. We have the negative 8 plus or minus radical negative 8 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 33. And then the whole thing divided by 2 times 2. Negative 8 will be positive 8 plus or minus square root of, well, let's take a look at our calculator. We have the negative 8 square. Let me put it here. Negative 8 square, which is 64. So we have 64 minus 4 times 2 times negative 33. Hit enter. We got 328. So let's get back here. Is the radical 328. And then the whole thing divided by 4. So now let's see what happened. What would that be in decimal number? We have 8 plus, well, I need a parenthesis. Let me go back. Open parenthesis. 8 plus square root 320. Oops, I have extra. 328. Close the parenthesis for the radical. Close the parenthesis for the numerator. Divided by 4. Hit enter. So we have 6.52769 something. But the question asking us to round it to the nearest hundredths. So we need to take a look at 2 decimal places. But we need to take a look at the 3rd place so that we know if we need to round up or not. 7, we need to round up. So it would becomes 6.53. So it would be 6.53 feet, or there could be another possibility. So let's take a look at the minus 8 minus radical. I don't want to type it all over again. I press the second enter. That is the previous entry. And let me go back and turn the plus becomes minus. Hit enter. So that becomes the negative 2.53. We also need to round up. Negative 2.53. Negative 2.53 feet. However, we are going to reject the negative result. Why? Because this is talking about the length. It's not possible to have a negative length. So the x will be 6.53 feet. And the question asking us to find the length of each leg. So be careful. Don't just say x equals something. We need to tell the length of each leg. So we know x, which is one of the leg, and the other will be x minus 4. So we have 6.53 minus 4. That gives us 2.53 feet. So therefore, the length of legs are 6.53 feet. and 2.53 feet.